Alrighty. I had a student come in today who had the symptoms that a lot of people self-taught do, where holding the guitar one way leads to another group of things that are limiting. So let's take a look at reverse engineering what happened. I see this so often that I'm making a video autonomously to send out in the future. So a lot of people will start out holding the guitar like this, where it's angled out this way, and or this way. Now, when you're standing, it's different, but we mean I'm in a seated position. So that's a real limitation. We're already asking so much of our arm, and then there's this my thumb's over here, I can't play bar chords symptoms where it's just like you're not out in front of the instrument enough. So then here's the thing. The correction can't be, oh, I'll move. Then nothing actually changed. What we do instead is realize, oh, I'm doing that. And we got this indentation. It means put me on your leg. Throw my arm around the guitar such that the crook of my arm, right there, got my humerus resting on it. It's leaning against my body. Not much, just a little, an inch away from my body, pretty much, leaning back a tiny bit. And then I got this ergonomic position where I can hold the guitar. It's being out in front of the guitar with our arm also that angles it this way. So just flop that on there, and then your left arm also dead arm it in your lap like that, and then grab the guitar and start playing. So instead of having your elbow back here, having gone, oh shit, I was like this, now I'm going to be like this, just dead, regular, my arm is at rest. That's how you want to be holding the guitar when you're playing. And then there's just two thumb positions. There's I'm playing first position chords where we're in clutch, and muting the sixth string becomes easier in this position because we don't have our thumb all off to the side. If you have this set of behaviors, chances are you feel like this is where your thumb goes, because out here it was. But in reality, if we just squared up more and just hung our whole weight off of this one single knuckle and then started playing, we'd have a lot of our hand available. Either way, harder to mute the bass strings in this position. We were talking about F today. F played this way, F with C in the bass, and how easy it is to mute the bass string. So, there we are. This is our position. And bar chords, we're going to find ourselves dead center of the fretboard like that. And it's much easier to say, here's what you want to do. Again, the limitations are, it's basically the same thing as if I put my elbow back here and then tried to play. I just don't have enough of it out in front. That's what's been occurring out here. So there it is. We want to hold the guitar at this angle, and right hand wise, we're going to use a wide range of motion when we're strumming, so that we hit all the strings with equal amount of attack or velocity. And there's plenty of contexts where we're going to be doing something other than this. But right hand wise, really wide range of motion. We saw that I was up here and down here. If I move in a limited range of motion, I'm either going to have to sound clunky or hit about 3 or 4 strings, which is fully a thing. But yeah, we're using this wider range of motion. Strumming down on the downbeat, up on the upbeat. That is how to hold the guitar. Again, it's like I'm sitting down, I'm in a relaxed position. It's at about a 90-degree angle. It's fitted to the contours of this. Flap my humerus on it, put my arm around it, just dangling there, chilling. Then the guitar doesn't fall down like this either. And you don't have to do any crazy stuff to steady it. It'll just chill out where you want it to, start playing. There's no need to do this. And there you have it. That's holding the guitar at the weird angle. Sometimes there might be a mic stand. There's a lot of reasons to do this. But that's how you want to play for, quote, normal technique, end quote. And there would be limitations eventually to continuing to play that other technique. So just like I said to the student today who inspired me to make this video, in the immediate, just make a long-term project of I'm going to work on this, but not while playing my set or playing the songs that I play. You may ultimately play the things that you did before you decided to overhaul your technique the same way that you always have. and just find some other contexts or certain sections of certain songs where you use the full range of motion, strumming and the correct left-hand technique rather. And yeah, that can be a long-term project. And in the short term, you can just find some spots to use it in songs. So yeah, this is a very common thing. And if we hold the guitar at the right angle, the other good news about this is it is so much more of a relaxed position, where we don't have to do a bunch of things to steady the guitar. So there's how to hold the guitar, part 2.